Dude, your fucking timing couldn't be more impeccably terrible. Fuck's sake. All right. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, Texas. Let us discuss. Let us plan. And if necessary, let us do. Can't believe I'm actually having to fucking say that shit. All right. Huck, Tomcat, thank you for coming in. What I'm talking about is, you know, I'm sure several of you were there earlier when, I was sitting there in the chat of Backwoods and Hutch and Prepper Nene sitting there talking. And I said something about, what all are we going to do? And they said, well, if you can't, get there, do this, that, and the other. Thing is it's not so much of a question of you can't get there. I'm a long fucking ways away. I'm still I'll drop everything right now. Let's go. You know me. Fuck it. We're gone. I just need to know that I'm not doing this shit on myself. Because if I'm doing it all by myself, fuck you guys. I'm done. I already played that game down on the fucking California border, all that other shit. Let's be real here. It's not play games. Is you is or is you ain't sort of thing. I know I'm going to piss off a lot of people. I already got into this discussion and argument with my mom and my sister, and they're like, okay, well, we're behind you. But that is one hell of a fucking stand you're making. So right quick, give me a second. Let me set up the old redneck tripod. Oh, come on. Always fun when I got to do this shit on camera. I would have set it up earlier. It's just a matter of I was more interested in what y'all was saying, so I didn't really do it. That's better. Set put. That'll do. All right. Yeah, I'm limited means myself. That's the thing I'm pointing out. I am dropping a big ass fucking investment if I go in and do this shit. But I'm no good sitting my ass fucking 3,000 miles away. That's something that I know about me. I'm the best when I'm in the shit of it. So and I kind of owe Texas a little bit. Y'all motherfuckers down in there in Texas helped me to make it through a couple of missions, getting people safely from point A to point B, and being of a controversial nature. So I kind of, it's a, you greased my palm, my turn to grease yours. So it's like, I'm just looking at what's ahead of us. Backwoods had a really good point. This is a hill you want to stand on. I agree with that. It's not just a matter of you want to. It's kind of the hill that, son, If you ain't gonna stand now, you're gonna swing later. So, ready? That's what I gotta say about it. I'm just trying to point out, he's right about that. We all stand up and we says, "Oh well, we're going to protect our communities, this, that, and the other." But the thing is how many of you actually get out there in the woods, get your fucking hands dirty, get the damn doing a damn thing? I'll tell you what, I've seen few, best, and I know what that attitude of, "Oh, if it didn't happen on camera, it didn't happen." No, motherfucker, listen. Some things you don't want to have happen on camera, just because. I'm not sitting there telling you to go and commit crimes, but damn it, some things that are lawful quickly becoming illegal. You got to be able to stand on your shit. I don't like this shit. But it's a situation of, if I got to get back to the fucking getting down in the dirt and fucking getting hurt, well, fuck. Might as well make it fucking count. Are you ready? Y'all know me. I ain't one of those ones that talk shit. I've actually been down there on the way. Probably like some of y'all saw me out there in the fucking thick of the woods doing the fucking, the dune crawling and fucking, watching people and shit, just being, a part of the fucking woods, not even being there, but, still there. A lot of y'all saw me. I know you did, because you can't really be out there and not get noticed. Even though I'm really fucking good at what I do, I mean, I can drive up to a place, disappear into the fucking woods from there, and then all of a sudden show up somewhere else. But that doesn't mean that during that little trip you don't get seen. Just a reality of it. So it's a question of, I know y'all seen it. It's a question of, do you understand what you saw? Hmm. Yeah, that's gonna have to come off anyway. Gotta go full clean shave. Well, yeah, if it's not running, I mean, shit, Joe, that's the truth of it. So you say you stand with Texas. Now the question is, would you stand down there on the border with me? That's the question. Because I've already started putting stuff in motion. This is a place I can drive to. That's what I'm looking at here. This is a place I can drive to. I've already started putting shit in motion. Started talking to family members. Hey, take care of my chickens. Hey, I'm gonna need to fucking make this trip, sort of shit. No, it ain't fun running in a ghillie suit. You're absolutely right. It is not. It ain't fun getting shot either. Even when they're ricochets, they fucking hurt. Well, worked really fucking hard to get just to where as I am. Only thing you can do, okay. Only thing you can do is what you're good at. I'm good at surviving shit. I'm just not looking forward to it because it's not fun. It looks really fanciful when you do the whole Hollywood extras on it, and you write it down in a fantasy book or some shit. It all looks fucking fantastic and fun, but when you're actually paw slogging through the fucking desert, it sucks ass big time. The heat, the fucking bugs, the fact that at any second that bush might jump out and shoot your ass. I mean, do I really fucking gotta do it? Yes, I gotta do this shit. I'm just not happy about it. It has to be done. I'm already fucking pretty much, for the most part, I'm packed up and ready to go. Um, it's over 3,000 miles of travel. It's a lot of fucking money. Thank you, Joe Biden, you fucking asshole. Okay, so I know I put that up there. It's kind of hard for me to see my screen here, but if you jump up, you're more welcome to come up. We can discuss it, talk about it. Invite almost anybody on up here. Just a matter of it. What we're talking about here is the future of our nation, certainly, but it's not just do we stand with them in spirit. Are you really willing to put your ass where your mouth is? Put the money down, because that's what I'm talking about on this. I've always been that kind of willing. I just, spirit is willing, the flesh is weak, and the fucking pocketbook is screaming at me. But what else can I do? You know? This is what we're looking at, so it's a matter of do we stand up and help the Texas National Guard defend their border, or do we sit back on our asses and go, not my problem. I don't live in that state. It's too far away for me to give a shit. And Texas is a fucking big state. How am I supposed to do anything about it? Well, you detract from the rest of us. Well, I'll just say that. The rest of us who are, standing down there, because reality of it is the reason why Governor Abbott was asking for warm bodies is specifically because he needs people on the ground, eyeballs watching, men and women armed and ready to do what they have to do in order to protect the country. You know, this is what it means to be militia. You stand with your brothers and sisters, regardless of the state. I'm not going to get what I need done this year. I already see it, all this shit kind of just piling on top of us. We have to fucking respond. We can't just sit there and be like, oh, well, it'll blow over. You know what I noticed about Haboob in the desert? Yeah, it'll fucking blow over, but it'll leave a whole goddamn fucking 20 foot of sand behind it. So the question remains, are you just going to let it blow over, or are you going to dig yourself out? And by proxy, dig everybody else out, because that's how you got to do it. That's my point, cuz. That's my point. When it comes down to the cartridge box, you have to deal with the threats from without before you can deal with the threats from within. That's how that works. You can't be turning your back to an enemy while you're taking care of a problem. So that's why I'm postulating all of this to you, to all of you, as like, guys, I don't know if you know this, but it only takes one person to sit back and sit back on their heels and say, you know what, I don't want none. For everybody else around them to go, he's right. That's why I'm saying, it's a situation of dedication. Well, if your faggot bone will let you, I'll let you up. It may be too late by then. That's my point. Last several times that the militia has stepped in and started doing things and gotten things done, we've stood back from the precipice. We've actually brought this country back from the precipice of that volcano that is ever sitting there and ready to destroy us. So that's why I'm just sitting here, throwing this shit out there for people. Do we stand the fuck up, or do we just sit on our hands and go, well, no, not my problem? Because I've noticed it is my problem. It's become my problem. 4, 5, 6 states the fuck away. It's become my problem. So, if it can become my problem, my question is, when do you realize that it's become your problem? Because it has already. You just, some folks are just sitting there on the level of, it's not my problem. All right, Tomcat, come on up here, brother.
What's up, my brother? You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's up, man? I dig you, my brother. That's what's up. Hitting the safe zone.
See, that's the thing. I learned a long time ago, and I learned this from
His
fucking
phone
Hollywood.
sucks, and that's what's up.
I learned it from Hollywood. When
Everything sucks on this shit, and that's what's up.
Yep. When the word safe comes up, always expect it to be CIA.
Poor WF, and that's what's up.
Yeah.
See, fuck it. You know what? I got no glory. I come here with my balls out because I got nothing else to do.
Well, I'll put it this way. This is something to do.
I wish this fucking faggot phone would let me fucking do a fucking different camera angle instead of looking at my ugly ass. And that's what's up.
It happens. So
fuck can you do, right? It's live. Anything happen live.
Yep. Well, like I was saying, the question is, and I understand, some folks, I got family, I got this, okay, fine. The real question is why are you stopping yourself from standing up? I
can't speak for you guys, but I never stop myself from fucking standing up. I stand up every day. I hang out with my wang out, and that's what's up. Fuck the dumb shit.
Right? One of my favorite fucking sayings right there. Fuck the dumb shit.
I mean, people stop themselves because they're scared. They don't want to lose the comfortable life they got or any other bullshit. But the cat don't stop. I don't give a fuck. I'll lose everything. I don't really give a shit. That's what's up from the cat.
See, I learned a long fucking time ago. You can't just go and sit back and say, "Oh, it won't touch me because I'm far enough away."
Oh no, because you know what? They came for one, then they came for all. People always gotta say, "Oh, they're not coming for me right now," and that's what's up. But you know what? They're coming for everybody. And anybody that doesn't stand up, fuck's wrong with you. And that's real from the cat. Fuck, this camera angle sucks my fucking dick. But fuck it. It's live. Anything can happen. And anything will happen. And here we are together. And together here we are. And that's what's up from the cat. What's up, Blame, my brother?
Not much. I'm just looking at this whole shit show of a situation. And I'm saying to myself, look, yes, we need to keep the fucking itchy trigger fingers off of the fucking line, but at the same time, we need to have the itchy trigger fingers in the fucking area because if shit does pop off, you know, this might be another Alamo. That's what I'm saying. Folks don't realize, but the cartel are just fucking, they're ruthless. You think that Santa Ana was ruthless? Fuck no. The cartels are fucking ruthless.
Look at my fucking goddamn melon head with my balding fucking ass. And yes, we should keep our trigger fingers itchy. Because you know what? It's everybody's responsibility to take care of their community, take care of their families. And motherfuckers don't know what's up. But you know what? Shit's gonna pop off whether people like it or not, whether they're ready or not. So they better get fucking strapped up and crapped up and ready to pray up and prep up. And that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
With my fucking faggot looking fucking face.
Hey, cue ball.
But I don't give a fuck because I'm coming out speaking truth as I always do.
Right?
So fuck dumb shit.
Exactly, Joe.
And that's what's up from the cat.
Do not fucking care. They do not care about the way that they do business. They just care that business gets done.
You know what? 40% of the motherfuckers in this world are the motherfuckers that are going to do what they got to do. The other 60% are going to fuck off in peace and ride the fucking train to Warsaw. And that's real.
Yeah. I won't be riding that train to Warsaw. I already know it. I've said it before. I'll say it again. There is one thing that you cannot hold, and that is my spirit. I've said it to people when I was in jail. I said it to people when I was fucking out there in the damn desert. You cannot hold my spirit. Strength and honor with that. So it comes down to the question and the quest, I would say, of how to respond. How to respond at this point. Bro, your fucking camera sucks ass.
My camera sucks a dick from the back. It's like a gay porn with my fucking camera. I'm sorry, dude. I had to cut out and I had to chill out because I didn't want to show my fucking faggot face for much longer. So I had to switch the camera, and the motherfucker was like, oh, well, fuck you, cat. You're not going to do this. So fuck you. So I was like, fuck it. I'll back out, and I'll come back in here, and I'll turn the fucking faggot camera around, you know? It's a fucking faggot piece of shit. I can't help it.
It works.
We're fucking back from the stack, though. What's up, my brother Blaine? What's up, chat? How y'all doing? Tomcat back here again, motherfucker.
Oh. So
let's hit the fucking goddamn woods because I'm fucking bored off my tits today.
Yeah, I had to go up the mountain earlier yesterday or something. I was going to go get wood for the forge and the stove because we've come back into an area of warm weather. I could almost get the forge lit. Don't you just love how shit fucking stacks up on you? Like, you get right to that fucking nice and easy point in the weather where you're able to actually do work in your regular job, and then fucking all of a sudden, like, duties just fall on top of your head. Like, oh hey fucker, get this.
That shit makes me come, man. It makes me come. I'm blowing loads of jizz right now from it. And that's what's up from the cat. I'm in a fucking mood. I'm an ordinary motherfucker, but goddamn, most people ain't got to stand up for shit, whether it's Texas or wherever the fuck it is. Wherever you hail, wherever you're going to, most people aren't going to do fuck all, dick all. They want to fucking chill out and say, oh, well, my needs are met, so we're not going to do shit to rock the boat. Fucking rock the boat, and that's what's up.
Yeah.
Fuck the dumb shit.
You need to have a set of balls about you if you're going to fucking win in this life. And the reality is, nobody makes it out alive.
Hey, if you ain't
the
got
grand
balls and you
prize
ain't
at
got a
the
clit,
end,
you ain't shit.
look, the grand prize at the end, and I'll say it for everybody. I've said it before, but it bears repeating now. Glory is for the dead. The living are the ones who have to mourn.
The dead envy the living. And that's real. You know what? A lot of people are going to talk a lot of shit and they're going to make it seem like they're about it, but they ain't about shit. So how the fuck can you be about something if you ain't about shit? Real speak from the cat. I mean, a lot of people, they're going to say, oh, I'll defend my home. I'll defend my family. I'll defend my state. I'll defend my country. Fuck are they when the shit goes down? They're going to fucking ride the train to Warsaw. For real.
Yeah, because they're all talk. They got no walk.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
be
why I
that
don't talk
fucking.
shit.
Like I said before, I'm gonna be that fucking son of a bitch that I'm gonna be better than you to, you know. I'm gonna be the fucking bear Jew.
Hey, you better kill me when you come for me because you know what? I'm taking every motherfucker to hell with me. And that's what's up. I don't give a fuck. Some people gotta stand on something. If you don't stand for something, you fall for everything. And I ain't falling for shit because I'm the cat. And I'm gonna fuck up anybody that fucks me up. I'm gonna do dirty. And I hope you will too.
Gonna have to be what you have to be.
Fucking A.
The darker the son of a bitch that is in the fight, the shorter the fight is.
You know what? I come off as a Hallmark greeting card here. I do a lot of positivity, motivation, inspiration. But if somebody wants to fuck around and find out, they're going to be in the fucking same grave that I'm in. And that's what's up.
Right. That's a reality. We don't have a choice but to stand up. Some days there's no other way about it. You can
If you ain't
always sit there
standing
and
up, you're
say,
bitching up.
oh, well, the government will do this. The government's got this. The government's and this is why we pay taxes to the government. Motherfucker, the government does not have an obligation to fucking protect your pansy ass. You have the obligation to protect yourself. And in
You know,
so
if you're not
doing, you
strapped and you're not
protect your
capped,
community.
the fuck? Welfare babies are going to die. All the useless people are going to be dead. You got the right, you have the privilege, you have the means to do something about a situation. And if you don't do it, sucks for you. Fuck off. You know what I'm saying? People suck dick and they're going to get what they get because they want to settle instead of actually fucking going through and do what they need to do. You protect yours. You strap up. You pray up. You prep up. You do your business. And anybody that doesn't, I ain't got no fucking goddamn fucking common courtesy, fucking apologies for nobody. And that's what's up in the cat.
Right. That's what I'm on about that.
I don't feel sorry for nobody. You all have access to guns. You all have access to do what you got to do. You have access to all the information in the world. If you're not going to take a second out of your time, out of your day, and figure out what's going on and what you can do for you and yours, well, fuck you. You get what you deserve. And that's real.
Real talk for the cat.
Real shit. I don't come fake. I ain't got time. My time is valuable. I
On
gives
that
two
same,
fucks.
it's just it's all a question of we got to go get our hands fucking dirty.
Well, at
Are
the
we
end of the day,
all?
there's Gojo available, so let's get our fucking hands dirty as fucking dirty as we got to get them, and that's what's up in the cat. Get them real fucking dirty, because you know what? Their hands are fucking dirty too, and if you're not getting your hands dirty like they do, what the fuck's wrong with you?
This
For
might
real.
actually be a situation where we have to utilize fire by fire.
You know what? Voting doesn't help shit. Doing things by the book doesn't help shit. I've tried. I'm sure many of you tried. But you know what? Sometimes we got to get our fucking hands dirty ourselves. And you know what? We're all going to have blood on our hands. And whether it's our blood or somebody else's, some shit's got to go down. Shit's got to change. If you want change, you better fight for change. And if you don't fight for change, fuck off. You're not part of the cat's posse.
I'll put it this way.
Fuck.
Getting your hands dirty doesn't always have to be unlawful. It can certainly be illegal at the same moment, but it doesn't have to be unlawful.
It depends on who determines what's unlawful. or what's illegal.
Right.
There's two sides to every story, and I'm not on the right side of anybody's story. But you know what? Honest to God and God honest, the problem is that everybody sees something different. History is written by the winners, and if we're the losers, history ain't gonna be written in our benefit. But we do what we gotta do.
I'll put it this way. Uh,
Fuck.
Society is built on the backs of the losers and on the words of the victors.
I agree. 100. It's the truth. So where do we fall in this category? In your opinion?
Well, in my opinion, there's only one option. We have to be the winners. There's only one option, in my opinion.
And that's why I love you, Blaine. You're my brother. I agree with you. We have to be the winners. Because you know what? If we don't go all out full stop, we're fucked from the jump. So we got to get our asses and the masses together. But people are too comfortable in their bullshit. They want to fucking jerk off at Walmart and fucking eat Wendy's till they die. You know what I'm saying? Fucking gay.
You know,
That's what's up.
I can't stand a man who can't be a man. It's always been a problem for me. Just like, I'm sorry, son, but you got a twig and berries.
Right on, man. See, I can't stand bitch shit. If I'm talking bitch shit, it's because I'm fucking a bitch. Other than that, I ain't got time for bitch shit. You know, I'm out here in the woods. I do what I do every day, all day, every day. I work. I take care of my family. But you know what? Bad shit is coming, whether it's Texas or wherever the fuck it is, wherever you live, Nowhereville, USA. What's up? We got to fucking stand up. Anybody that ain't standing up is part of the problem. You might as well shoot yourself in the head because you know what? You're the problem. If you ain't the solution, get the fuck out of chat. For real.
Well, that's one way of looking at it. I'm not going to.
See, I'm kind of a fucking asshole like that, so you know.
Yeah, I'm not going to run anybody off on that situation, but I will say this.
I do.
I'll say it. I'll say it like this: if you don't want to get yourself mixed up in it, that's fine and all. But you still need to take part in the society we live in, and the society we live in actually dictates that some people are going to have to stand up and do the hard things, and then there are going to be those who have to supply them. This is how this works. Logistics carries a battle. I mean, it's been said over, hundreds of times. Logistics carries a battle.
I feel you, man. But you know what? Society involves what? People. And if people aren't going to stand up for their rights and they want to be dictated, they want to be controlled, no matter what state or country you live in, you get what you get. If you're not going to stand up for your rights and you're not going to fight for them, fuck you. You deserve to get what you get. That's my opinion. I'm an asshole like that.
Yeah. And this is why I've already started, gearing shit up. I'm sitting here, I'm talking to family that, are close by to where I'm at so that I can get them to go ahead and look after my animals while I go and I take care of. Because yes, this is a duty to me. This is not just you sit back and, we're going to talk about it on the internet and it's all fun and games. No,
you know what? Showing your feelings don't show shit. Actions speak louder than words. And if people aren't going to fucking act on what's going on, then you know what? They deserve what the fuck they get. Me, I'm free. I say I'm free. I live like I'm free. And you know what? Honest to God, I don't give a fuck what happens to anybody else. But the problem is we're a collective. We're a community. Unity through community. We are people and we're trying to get by. But you know what? There's a lot of people that aren't trying to get by. And fuck them. Fuck them with a big rubber dick. Break it off. Beat them in the fucking head with it. If people can't see what's up by now, they're fucking lost and they're part of the problem. If either you're part of the solution or you're part of the problem, there's no in between. You're one or the other.
Right. Sometimes
fucking
you just
hell, man.
Reach down deeper for a bigger set of balls to get shit done. That's what it is.
And I'm fucking sober. I haven't drank in almost 2 weeks. So I'm actually coming real raw, humble, and honest more than I usually do.
Hey, if it's enough to make a sober man angry, that should tell y'all something.
I'm a dick.
I mean,
And I don't make no bones about this shit neither.
it's if you're a sober man, you're making these kind of if you're this kind of angry, and I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be an ass. I point out, all right,
You're never an
I
ass.
get this kind of angry too, and I got this kind of angry earlier. All right, I'm just trying to hold myself right now because I'm fucking madder than a hornet's nest being used for a fucking pinata. The question
You and me both.
is so much that am I angry about this? It's what am I going to do? Because you cannot bottle that anger up forever. It will turn inwardly. That's the way I've always looked at things. You have to do something about it, and this is something that we're actually contractually obligated by being Americans to take care of in our own. It
I
is
agree.
actually written the fuck out. There is the Militia Act of 18 or so, not 18. It's 1791 and 1794 respectively. These two are actually where we base the militia, being the people, off of. So when we got to turn around and look at it as, wait a minute, the whole fucking document, not just, oh well, this is what makes up the militia. This is what the militia's supposed to fucking do.
Right. Well, you know what? It's up to every person as an individual to decide what they do. A lot of people don't think like me, and they don't think like you. But you know what? We're all getting fucked equally. So people are going to have to figure out what the fuck they want to do. And if they got people they want to join with, that's fine. And if they want to sit and take the train to Warsaw, fuck them. Let them go. They deserve the shit.
Well,
that's my 2 cents. Keep the change.
I love that saying. That's one of my favorites there.
Sup?
But this is just like as I'm saying, yeah, 1783. Thank you, Seymour.
Man, my cock's about to fall out of my fucking pants. I gotta fucking pull these fuckers up. I'm losing too much weight. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Fuck, dude.
Needle and thread, my brother. Needle and thread. We giggle about it being a lady's job, but
I ain't trying to show my small dick here on YouTube. Fuck. You know what's up.
Like I said, thank you.
See my little Miss Allie girl over in the corner in the cut, and I'm going to go find her. But yeah, if people don't stand up, that means they're okay with what's going on. And if they're okay with what's going on, then they get what they deserve. You know what? We have a responsibility as Americans, as fellow countrymen, to do what we got to do. And if people aren't comfortable with showing up, what's up, then they're happy with what's going on. And if they're happy with what's going on, then they're going to get fucked like what's going on. And that's on them. That ain't on you and me. We're going to stand up, raise up, and fight up. And that's what's up. Got that alley bitch now.
I've gone as far as I can to try to follow the laws on different, where I live, how I do these things. But there is one specific law that they have tried their damnedest, as the government, mind you, to take down. And that is actually the Militia Acts of 1783, 1791, 1794. These militia acts were put into place in order to protect the burgeoning nation. They were not meant to sunset. They were meant to continue until the end of the nation itself.
Hold on, I'm going to bring this bitch in my office. Hold up. She's staying with me tonight. She'll cry now. She'll laugh later. You know what? It's honest to God and God honest that people get what they settle for. And if people are not going to do what they got to do to get what they got to get, then fuck them. It's their loss, their problem. I'm sorry I got pussy meowing in my ears. Forgive me. She sounds like she's dying when she's actually going to hit the stack and get a treat and shit. Hold on. No, she's being a cunt. She sounds like she's dying when she's actually gonna. There we go. All right. I'm sorry to detract from your stream, bro. Let's get
It's all
back
good.
into stacks.
It's all good. Well, anyways, yeah, they want to try and wheedle away what we're getting. What we. It's all about. You only get what you're willing to fight for. And let me ask you something. If you're not willing to fight for your right to carry weapons wherever the fuck you go, then why the fuck do you carry a weapon everywhere the fuck you go?
Well, if you're not willing to go all out, balls out, you deserve to be fucked. You deserve to be shot. You deserve to be killed. And I'm going to call it like I see it because I call it real, raw, humble, and honest. If you're going to halfway pussy coat the bullshit, you deserve whatever the fuck you're going to get. And you know what? I ain't spitting no fucking tears for you. If you're willing to do half-ass shit, you're going to get half-ass shit. There is no in between with me. Either you're all in, balls in, or you ain't shit. So you know what? Anybody that's willing to carry a weapon but ain't willing to use it, remember, Civil War. Most people, look at all the firing squads back in the day when they had the firing squads. Most people wouldn't pull the trigger. So you know what? You get what you deserve because you deserve to get it. And that's real. I ain't saying nothing else on it. I just come across as a different kind of motherfucker. That's all. I'm urban hillbilly melon farmer motherfucker, and I ain't changed for shit. But I speak truth.
That's yeah. That's the only way to get the truth out is to be raw and real about it. And that's why, as you know, when I come on here and I'm fucking doing nothing but spitting truth, you can tell I'm madder than a fucking hornet's nest.
Yeah.
You can see it on my face.
What's
you can
up?
hear it in my voice.
Yeah, go get it. Go get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do what you gotta do, man. Hey, you're my neighbor. You're my family. You do what you gotta do, man. It's cool. Yes, sir. Always welcome over here, my brother.
Anytime.
Sorry, my neighbors were playing ball and they lost their ball, and homeboy asked me respectfully, he came correct, and he asked me if he can get the ball, and I said, yeah, hell yeah, go get it, man. We're family. We're neighbors. Do what you gotta do. So forgive me, I'm kind of a dick like that.
Hey, we all have to be. You know. Anyways, as I was saying, fuck, I lost my train of thought. Motherfucker knocked me off in my track.
Sorry, I knocked you off your train of thoughts. I'm sorry. I do that to a lot of people a lot of times, man. Forgive me, man. I'm stupid.
All right, so we got way the fuck off of Texas, but the situation is thus. Like I said, I'm already working on getting things rolling. Ow. I got a crick in my neck every fucking time I think about having a fucking deal. I don't like getting shot at, y'all. Straight up, I don't fucking like getting shot at. I do this shit because
I didn't like being shot, man. I didn't like being stabbed, and I didn't like being shot, but I went through what I went through. You know what? Being stabbed, that's like, oh, there's a burning, and it sucks, dick. And oh, I can take off my shirt, and I can fucking heal my wounds and try to pray I don't have to go to the fucking faggot hospital and get stitches. But getting shot sucks a bag of dicks, man.
Getting shot sucks.
It fucking hurts.
Oh, yeah. It fucking hurts. It doesn't matter if it's
I've been shot twice, and I've been stabbed 3 times. The shit sucks. And being shot hurts way worse than being stabbed, man.
Yeah. But the end results, they're completely on their head. It's strange. It's strange as fuck. Like, you will survive being shot way easier than you will survive being stabbed most of the time.
It all sucks a bag of dicks, man. It don't matter which one.
Shots, okay, I'm pointing out most of the time happens to be because you get most of the rounds you catch are in the extremities.
Well, I got shot in the leg. I got stabbed in the leg. I got shot in the chest. I got stabbed in the chest. Blah, blah, blah. Ad nauseum. Boo-hoo. Wah, wah, tomcat. But you know what? Life is what life is.
Well, I'm pointing out, I've been stabbed in the chest. I've been shot in the face of all fucking things. Um,
Well, thank God
Not the
nobody
side
shot me
that
in my
caved
ugly
in
face.
either. I got shot in the other side of my face. Let that trip you out. The side of my face is caved in. That was from a fucking knockdown, drag out fight. The side of
Well,
my
thank
face
God.
that's not caved in, I got shot.
Thank
And
God
that's
nobody shot me in my ugly fucking face, and that's what's up. I got lucky in that shit. But you know what? That comes back full circle to what you were saying about what we're going to do about the situation. Because a lot of people ain't been stabbed, they ain't been shot, they ain't been through no shit. So how the fuck are they even going to fucking do anything about the situation when they ain't been pushed? Most people in this world ain't even been punched in the fucking face once.
true.
So how are they supposed to do anything when they ain't never been pushed? They ain't never been stressed. They got their Amazon Echo, they got their fucking YouTube, they got fucking Amazon Prime and all. They got all their fucking needs met. Most people, they're so sedated and frustrated with what they have. They don't want to get involved. They're like, oh, well, I'm okay. As long as I don't lose my job, as long as I got my family, they ain't going to do shit. But real motherfuckers are going to come out real steel. And you know what? It's going to be just like the Civil War back in the day. Same shit. There's going to be a couple motherfuckers that are going to handle the shit while most people are still jerking off watching you porn. And that's real. So be one of the real motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm already looking at this. I'm like, yeah, fuck.
Because there's only going to be a few of us that are going to ride or die. The rest of them, lost fucking causes, man. And we have to expect that from people because people are
no,
people and they're unpredictable, but they're assholes just the same. And people are going to fucking just piss off, fuck off in peace, while real ones handle all the fucking damage and they take
well,
the hits.
not only that, but you got to remember that the damage doesn't just stop at the end of the firefight. The damage doesn't just stop once you've started healing. There's still a whole shitstorm that you're gonna have to deal with, and that's why I look at this. I'm not fucking happy about it. I don't want to fucking have to do it. I did it down in fucking Blythe, California, and fucking got my ass fucked over for it. So
War is hell. Doesn't matter
when I
the war.
get up off my ass and I have to go and stand to, trust and believe I'm madder than a fucking sumbitch.
War is hell. Doesn't matter what the war is. It's always hell. There's always PTSD. There's always shit that has to be done that will fuck your head up for life. This is
I'm
not
not
a fucking
talking.
simple fucking war here. This is a proxy war. This is something that'll fuck our heads up for the rest of our lives. It's not
I'm
fun.
not
It's not
just
cool. I
talking.
ain't looking forward to it.
I'm not just talking about psychological either. I'm talking about on your legal status. It fucks off your legal status for years afterwards, having to do something like that. I'm gonna be
Agreed.
fucking honest about. I'm not bullshitting about it. I'm not saying, hey, go and do this, and there's going to be no repercussions. This is a reality. It happened to me in California, and it'll happen everywhere the fuck else.
Look
They're
at
gonna
everybody
try and
that's
find
locked up
one
from
way or another
January
to fuck
6th,
you over.
from the guided tour on January 6th. Look at all the people that are still suffering, all the families, all the kids, all the wives, all the husbands. This is not
Uh-huh.
fucking fun. It's not funny. So when we go to war and we do what we got to do, we got to make sure that we put some kind of restitution in so that way we're not getting fucked in the ass while we're bent over smiling. It's a fucking load of shit. This is a hard fucking battle, and there's going to be a lot of consequences. And it ain't just mental and physical, it's spiritual.
There's that too.
So, you know what? The problem is if this shit goes down and we all do what we got to do, how do we pick up where we left off? How do we pick up being fathers, husbands? How do we pick up being friends, mentors after we do what we got to do? How do we even begin to say, hey, this is how life is, this is how life was, and this is how life is now? There's a mind fuck that goes with everything that we do and say. And if we have to take it as far as we think we're going to take it, what do we tell our kids, our grandkids? Who do we tell and whose story is right based on what happens? That's the real shit. The after effects are worse than the effects going on in the moment. That's
Well,
where I'm coming from.
I signed up for this shit a long fucking time ago. I ain't got really much of a choice in it, but you know.
None of us do. None of us that are real have a choice because you know what? We're not just fighting for us. We're fighting for God, family, country. Our fucking family means everything. I've got 4 stepkids. I've got a son. I've got a disabled wife. And I'm willing to lay it all down because I got to. Because I stand for truth. I stand for what's right. And my life don't mean nothing. If I get smoked, I get smoked. It's fine. I don't care. Whatever happens. What's the people I leave behind? What is my legacy? What is your legacy? What does anything mean to anybody? That's what you think about before you go to war. It's more psychological than physical. What do you want to leave behind in your life? That's what's up.
Well, I ain't got shit to fight for, but you know what I've built over the last couple of years.
Well, I got
To
shit to
throw
fight
it all
for.
away is like, it
I've got my family, my community. I got people to fight for. And you know what? Nobody's getting the best of me and nobody's taking nothing from me. I'm a free man. I live free. I'll die free. I'll do whatever I got to do. And that's just how I am. And if they want to come and get me, I'm going to give them a fight. That's what's up. And if they don't like it, fuck them. Because you know what? You signed up for this fight. You're going to get this fight.
I'm I'm talking on something entirely different. I'm saying, I have obligations. I look at it as that, we go. I'll take you back to the old fucking meme trope of what's her name, Natasha from the fucking the Avengers series. Uh, I got red
Never
in my
watched
life,
them.
I gotta wipe it out, sort of shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's a
I never
situation
watched
of,
those superhero movies.
all right, well, it's a situation of Texas helped me when I was, I was doing the whole militia thing, back in 2008. Texans came out of the fucking woodwork and started handing me cash for gasoline, gave me gasoline to get across the state, across the country, in order to get the people that I was trying to transport to their destination,
Right
you
on.
know. And so I look at it as, yeah, I kind of do have a little bit of obligation here, sure.
We all have obligations. We all have somebody. We're beholden to somebody somewhere at some time. And that's fine. That's good. We're not fighting for ourselves. We're fighting for our families, for people that did for us when they didn't have to.
Right.
So I respect and I understand and I respect your opinion. And I understand and I respect what you're saying. And I agree with you 100. But you know what? If we don't have anything to fight for, why are we fighting?
Well,
That's the question.
that's the
I'll let
thing.
you answer.
It's not so much that I don't have anything to fight for, it's that I don't have the same level of things to fight for that everybody else does. Specifically because in some of those respects I can't. Some of those respects it's I'm not fighting for mine, I'm fighting for yours because I can't have that. But I want somebody to have that.
But if you're
And
fighting for
so
me, you're fighting for we. We're a community. We have to do what we have to do. And at the end of the day, we have to answer to God, whether we believe in Him or not. We have to do what we got to do because it's right, because it's
exactly.
just, because it's fair, because it's the way it has to be. That's what I fight for.
Well, like I said, my decision's already been made. I
Mine
can't say
too.
it's a matter of Here we fucking go. Uh,
My whole
and
life, I'm going to be 46 in March. My whole life has been, I'm ready to do what needs to be done. And I have lived that life my whole life. And I'm not going to stop now for nobody or nothing. What I got to do isn't exactly what you got to do or anybody else. I only speak for me. I don't speak for nobody else. But honestly, I got a beautiful wife. I got beautiful kids. I got beautiful stepkids. I have beautiful pets. I have beautiful neighbors. I have a beautiful community. I have a beautiful community here on YouTube. And that's what I'm fighting for. Everybody. There is nobody in my group that I would not drop everything for. That's where I stand. That's where I come from.
that's honestly a lot of that's where I'm coming from too. I look at it from a slightly different perspective. I've got a couple of other things,
I'm
and
glad
one
you
of
come
those
from
I
a
don't
different
have.
perspective because we're not all the same. We're
I do have
different.
my family, but it's not that I have daughters or sons. I don't have a wife. I have my mother, my sisters, my brother, my grandma, my grandpa, I have cousins. That's who I fight for. That's what I've got. I,
But you never know what's going to happen in 5, 10 years from now. So you're fighting for the future, right? You don't know what
there's
you're
you
going to have
never
in the
know.
future, same as me. So we
But
fight for what we believe in because we believe we can have more. And if we let them win and we don't raise up, fuck are we doing? We're not fighting for
yeah,
the future if we got no future, man.
we can do better. That's what I'm thinking. We can do better. And
And
so
we
it's a
do better
situation
every
that you got to
day.
be willing to stand up in order to do better.
No, I'm a simple, humble, honest man. I come out here, I make shit videos, I make shit lives. I ain't shit, I ain't nobody. But I fight for mine every single day. I tell the truth, and I do better every day. And you know what? We can tell people to do better all day long. As much as we tell people to do better, they have to want to do better. You can't force somebody to do something. But you know what? If they want to do something, they're making the future better for themselves. And that's all we're asking for. Make the future what you want it to be. Make your life what you want. You got one life. Ain't nobody gonna fucking dial in nothing for you. The government ain't here to help you. Nobody's here to help you. Either you're doing what you gotta do or you're not. It's that simple. It's that cut and dry with the cat. I don't bullshit nobody.
Well, of all of that, the only thing I'm not a believer in is that we have only one life. However, that's my own personal belief. That has nothing to do with the conversation itself. The fact of the matter is even though I believe that we have more than one life to live, that doesn't mean that this life is any less important. Because let me put it this way, you can only progress forwards. So if
I
you can
agree
only
and
progress
respect that.
forward, let me finish, brother. If you can only progress forwards, then the next life you live is affected by the life you live now. So you better fucking make sure that the next life you live is there to be lived.
Agreed 100%. I'm glad you finished because I agree with you all the way on this one. 82nd all the way.
That's why I put that way.
All right, I gotta drop out because I gotta cook dinner for my fucking family. You know what's up.
All right, brother.
I love you,
Have a good
man.
one.
You're my brother. You're my family. You know what's up, man. Blaine, you're the shit. You know you are. Keep doing what you're doing. I love your lives. I love what you do. I respect you as a brother and as a son of God. I respect you. So I'm gonna leave you knowing
Yeah.
that. Okay, that's what's up.
All right.
Chat. I love you guys. Stay strong, stay positive. Come up with a plan, make it a damn good plan. Have a damn good backup plan. Have a damn good safety net plan. Have a damn good any kind of plan. And if anybody comes to take your shit, take their lives. And that's what's up from the cat. So I love you all. Blaine and chat, I love you all. I'll talk to y'all later more. Tomcat out!
And there goes the Tomcat. Oh, bitch, it's hard to see this shit. There we go. Had to change my screen so I could even see it because the sun is coming out, as you can quite well see. Tomcat has some very good perspective on this in that respect. You got to be tough. You got to be willing. You got to get shit done. And the reason why I put that way, as far as what I said just previously here, even though I'm a believer in the fact that or not, I don't know if we would even call it fact at this point. I'm a believer in the spirit comes back and lives a new life, and a new body and whatnot. That does not detract away from the fact that you still have to stand for it. The future is always there. It is coming, and it is coming to you. Now, how you affect that future is how your future will affect your life. This is just raw truth. It's even in the short term. If you believe that you only have one life, what you do now is going to affect what happens in the near future as well. People ask me, why do you do it? I mean, specifically because of that. Call it selfish if you wish. It is because I'm trying to make it better for myself at the same time as I'm making it better for everyone else. I consider it to be a, mutual beneficial relationship. That's why I do it. I'm looking at this. Y'all are saying, well, this is where it's needed. Okay. Um, Need more warm bodies in the zone. Fuck, that's a long way to drive. Okay. Shit's already fucking lined up. I'm fucking exhausted, tired, having to do this shit on fucking fumes. And undercover. Sort of. Not easy to do that and be a fucking YouTube personality, right? Just because, you're already pretty much, you're compromised, your your face is already out there, public knowledge. So you being in a particular area kind of denotes a specific, about why you're there, what you're doing there, sort of thing, because your face is already fucking public knowledge. That's why that makes this really fucking difficult. I want to put that out there. If you're up here on a YouTube video and you're doing all this, it specifically is way more fucking difficult to do your job like this than it is when you're not, because your public persona is there for everyone to see. People, you've seen my face, you've seen the way I am. See, I don't act any different on the fucking webs as I do off the webs. Is here's my hand and here's my heart. How to do, you know, and that's a big thing about all of this going on. I even though you know my face, you see me here, I can't really stand back and say, you know what, this is not going to have any effect on me. Yeah, I can't stand back and says, well, if I don't do anything, it'll just go away. If I don't stand with these people now, physically fucking stand there, how can I expect them to stand for me when I'm away from them? Food for thought. That's a hard fucking harsh reality I got to live with. Because I signed up for this shit years ago. I was 18. All right. This is the where it is. You know, the rubber meets the fucking road. This is what they call being a minute. You're called in, one way or another. I am willing. Don't have a whole fuck ton of cash, but I'm willing. If I can get myself in theater, I can actually be effective on Battlefront. So, right? I don't know. Um, Help me do this shit right. That's all I can say. It's gonna get fucking difficult as hell. Like I said, down in California, I had to know fucking laws about the region, fucking this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. You know that you can get away with this, you can't get away with this. Don't fucking do that. You can do this, and operating between these fucking lines. That's a really difficult prospect. You are one fucking asshole doing all this shit. Because trust me, Californians are not that. They're not going to stand up and do damn dick about shit. Fair to God's honest. The people that are in the middle of California are the only ones that even say they will. Inland Empire, y'all, I'm looking at you. Township of Jefferson don't count because y'all are way too far away from the fucking situation. All right, I'm pointing out this particular because you need to look at it. Be real with yourselves on it. The southern border is a seethe, and it is a lot of land. It's not just that little patch right next to the Rio. That little patch next to the Rio is where, you know, people are being asked to go in to go operate right now. Things could change in the next couple of weeks. Uh, Although I am physically healed up enough from my time in Blythe to the point where I can withstand it now. So, you know, kind of legally obligated to it. Another fun shit. If you do know your actual militia laws, you know, the different parts of the act, you're kind of obligated to stand. Doesn't mean that you do arms. Okay? You don't necessarily have to stand specifically to arms. You just have to stand making arms and ammunition. That could be supplying the food. That could be doing whatever you need to. You know, just I'm gonna tell you right now, the big things down there that Minutemen are gonna need on the front line is gonna be food, water, shit paper, and batteries. Ammunition too, yes, but food, water, shit paper, and batteries. That's gonna be the top of the fucking the top of the food chain. That big bottle of Preparation H is going to be a whole lot of eyeballs on site. And then on top of that, the ability of response of the Texas National Guard and their big weapons. You and your small fucking weapons. You need to be on point. You can't just be fucking sitting there. Oh, well, I got my dick in my hand and, you know, a radio. Even though that's going to probably be helpful at some point, you're still going to be a target. Oh, boy. This is going to get in our bar. I was hoping that wasn't going to pass. I was actually hoping that wasn't going to pass, Kentucky. Honest. Yeah, they were talking about it. They said, he's trying to get this shit passed, and I got the whole. This is what the militia needs to be doing now. I volunteered for several militias. All right, so they when they say, "Hey, we need to get up and we need to go," I need to get up and I need to go. It's not a fucking question of, "Oh well, I didn't get an official fucking paper in the mail." If they're gonna pull the barbed wire, think about this. There's a reason why we need more militia there. There's a reason why, not just the National Guard, okay? The National Guard, I get so fed up with people when they say this shit. The National Guard is not the fucking militia, okay? The United States Army Department of the National Guard is not the militia. You and I are. So stop fucking repeating that goddamn forsaken lie. It is bullshit and you know it. The militia are the people. Being so armed and willing. The definition is right fucking there. It's actually in the militia acts. So the question, like I'm definitely willing. Uh, I can bring my dog, I guess. He could probably be helpful down there. Uh, I need to get in touch with specific communities down on the Texas border. Everybody knows anyone, can you please get in touch with me and go ahead and let me know. I need to get in touch with both officials and unofficials of those Texas communities so that I can kind of just, weave through the red tape and bullshit. Um, Also, Governor Abbott, volunteering my time and my effort. Please operate with me, not against me, and allow me to aid you. And I think that's about it as far as the public side of things is concerned. Uh, I need to figure out standard all carry for getting there, if you understand what I'm saying. Um, I'm pretty sure walking around with this hog leg anywhere but, Oregon, Arizona, and Texas is going to be a little bit kind of, whoa, hey, bro, what you doing? Anyways, all I can say is it's been nice knowing you. Um, Hopefully, I'll be able to stop by and say hi to folks along the way. Uh, Working with my sister to get the chickens taken care of, and Mom's been notified to drop a letter with the police department here in Vernonia. So they know I'm not here, so they can, keep eyes. And then yeah, then I think it's pretty fucking straightforward and closed. I'm wow, that's a long ass fucking border, guys. It's a long fucking border. All right, that's all I can say. Is just that's my fucking basic reaction to this shit is. All right, everything's basically packed up and ready to fucking rock and roll, anyways. Y'all make me tired just thinking about this fucking work. Yeah, no, it's not a counter react soon. It's a counter react now. Um, I'm with you, Backwoods, on that. We've got this much time. Get forces in place, and just stand ready to repel all borders. That is what this is. We've been here before. We've seen it before. Folks from other states are going to have to step in. It can't just be, the National Guard. It can't just be all. It has to be us, the militia, as well. Pray for sunshine and happiness, peace in our day, and be ruthless motherfuckers if not. I want to see you on the other side of this. That's really, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, I'm wrestling with the decision myself because it has to be my decision as well. Um, for legal purposes, it's just it has to be my decision. Mm-hmm. Hell, all right. Well, gotta look at the fucking map. And I gotta fucking make a decision. And hopefully I see some of you motherfuckers there. Uh, and sure, words have got for not to put words in your mouth, sir. But pick a fucking city, pick a town on the Rio, stand up. Well, if we can increase numbers down there, I think might be able to make a particular statement. That's what I think. And yeah, it's one hell of a fucking road trip. That is a long damn fucking ways to drive. We're talking about more than 3,000 miles from one end of this country to the other. I'm talking Oregon to Texas, along the border somewhere. One corner of Oregon to Texas. You know, the furthest corner of Oregon to Texas. That's a long fucking trip. Uh, I'm still sitting here because I'm not because I not made a decision on when to make the travel or what have you, or any of this shit. I am very disgruntled, is what I'm pointing out here. Is like, yeah, and yes, my truck's a V8. I'm looking at it as I'm about to spend a fuck ton of money to get into place. You know, I know this is important. Okay. Um, Shit pickles. Sorry, folks. Um, yeah, I was having to read a email from my mom. She's sitting there, trying to tell me, well, I don't exactly agree with your views on things, but this is what I think about it. I'm like, okay, well, I understand, and trust me, I'm a very close mind. We're all brothers and sisters, and we all got to take care of each other. And if you are running away from a fucking terrifying problem that you cannot yourself respond to because your government has destroyed your life and made it such, I understand that, and I'm all for that, helping people like that. But I'm going to point out directly, there's a big chasm of difference between people who are coming here to hurt Americans and hurt the American people, and for those reasons, and what my mom was talking about, which is folks who are running from horrible things. They cannot they can't fight against because they don't have the ability. So much the willpower. Of course they have the willpower. They just don't have the ability. So, it's just like a rough kind of having to think on what she's got to say on that. It kind of just kicked me right in the guts a little bit. Uh, but yeah, I'm sorry about blipping off for a second. I had to check that out real quick. Also, my sister sent me a text. I gotta have to check that later and work on that. I need a direct deadline of when to leave, and I need to know places to go to. So I do need to start looking into that. And yeah, it's not gonna fucking be cheap. Gas alone, that point in your life where you start regretting decisions you made as a younger man. Yeah. God, I wish I would have just fucking signed up with the army and gotten it over in like fucking 4 years or some shit instead of this whole. Well, till I'm 65 years old. Damn. Yeah, no, I say the same thing now. I'm thinking about it. I didn't realize exactly what my fucking ego was signing me up for. I'm not too big of a man to admit it, but now I'm on the level of fuck it, needs to be done. I got so much shit I need to do here, and I am needed elsewhere. It's like a cupped kick to the balls. You know what I'm saying? Don't. Yeah, Chris. Let's see. Um, yeah, no, this is something as hell because this is already ahead of me. This is there. I'm not fucking playing off to the side or being like, oh well, I can't, I can't stand to this. I just fucking hate long distance drives. Long distance travel fucking sucks ass, man. Well, yeah, I'm working on all of that right now. I'll be up and running in a couple of days, I think. Get out of here. Everything's right. Think I have enough ammo to roll. Um, in order to be inside of the parameters as is outlined in the documents I've been quoting. Fucking I need some real fucking body armor. Uh, there we go. Trenching shovel. So and yeah, Backwoods is right about another thing. You're gonna have to trust somebody, right? It's true. You're gonna have to trust somebody. I can trust somebody to do whatever it is that's in their best interest. Why I contacted, one individual specifically about, can you come and take care of the chickens while I'm away? Shit like that. My ears are ringing with all, everything that's running through my head, the logistics, the actual mission task, whatever it is down in, so. And of course, I don't get to have, you know, artillery and fire teams and a bunch of shit like that. No, you got to do it with a fucking rifle, pistol, and jump off power. Your feet. So yeah, not. Okay. Um. Like there's What's going on here? I have no idea. Well, I don't have all of that fun shit together. I'm not going fucking less lethal. Going Texas Special. And get down there. Touch with the Texas Rangers, I'm sure. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Not. Not fun. Not fun in the fucking slightest. I don't know why people think this is fun. I don't know why people think I do this for fun. This is what we call a shit sandwich without the bread in soup form. Okay. No, what I'm now dealing with is this is all the emotions that come with you're walking into a dangerous situation. You understand that? It's why I'm pointing out to people like, dude, yes, I'm already fucking making the decision. I'm just process of oh fuck, I gotta, if not me, then who? That's the whole thing about this. I live in Oregon. I used to live in California. I fucking still would go and stand for California if they said, "All right, well, let's close down the fucking borders and do things right." Fine, I'm all for that. But just this free flow of shit, I'm not for. That's what's been bothering me, and that's why you know I'm on board with that. But at the same time, going down to fucking Texas for all of this shit, it's a long fucking distance for this. And on top of that, you've got to be, before you even leave, you should be certain. That's what I'm going through now is ascertaining my certainty. Are you certain of this? Are you ready to go and do this thing? And that's what I'm working through the motions. I don't fucking add GDP. Not in a sense like, y'all do. I am a fucking hell of a goddamn good shot. I can sneak through the woods like nobody believes and be that silent son of a bitch. I can speak Spanish a little bit, enough to be able to understand what the fuck's going on. I have an understanding of how to spot specific types of people, you know, what they've done in their past because of not just, they got tats or whatever, but also because of demeanor. I know how to be able to spot those sorts of things. So that puts me at an advantage in some respect. I'm at a disadvantage in other respects. I'm a shit Radio man. I'll come out and fucking say it. I am a shit radio man. Why? Because I don't fucking like calling over coordinates. It fucks with my head. I'm a shit radio man. But I'm a fucking hard charging son of a bitch, go right into the firefight kind of thing. I can do. So there's that. You know. And for the rest of it, you know, I just want to help. Want to help facilitate. Manpower equals facilitation. These are simple mathematics. The more people you have in place, the less work that those people have to do. Economics of scale. So that's why I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm do. Other side of it. Yeah, we argue with our Texan brothers all the fucking time about, you know, this way, that way, or another. Things should be done this way, or things should be done that way. But this is not a political situation. That's what I'm trying to get across to people. This is not political. I'm not going there because of political reasoning. I would never do that. I'm not going to fight somebody with lethal power over political reasons. Just not going to do that. What I will do is stand up and back up my other brothers and fight somebody to protect their lives with lethal intent and capability. That's where I'll stand. My brothers are going into combat to stand against the dangers that come with the federal government stepping in and opening the borders wide and just letting anybody come in. That is what they are standing against. It is not this bullshit of, you know, oh, well, we're not letting anybody in. No, fuck that bullshit. We'll let in people, sure. But there's got to be a good, you know, bit behind that. You're coming to this country to be a good person and be righteous and legal. You're going to do it the fucking right way. Here is your, you know, immigration paperwork and you know, do it right. Your history will fucking follow you here. If you have a terrible history, we're going to turn you around and say, we're sorry, we love you, but we do not have to fucking help you. And that's a reality of it. We don't have to help you. We want people to help themselves first. So let's reel in the whole political fucking bullshit side of it. This is not about politics. This is about the American people. Keeping the public safe. Public safety, specifically. That's what this is all about. That's why we do what we do. Public safety keeps, you know, our streets pretty much clear of fucking stupidity. As long as there's right and proper people out there to do the deed. You notice that the places where they've made it pretty much illegal to do that, highest crime rates in the fucking country. I wonder why. It does not take a fucking rocket scientist to figure this out. You look at one place and then you look at the other. You're allowed to carry guns here. Everybody is expected to carry guns here. They have a zero fucking tolerance for criminal activity and a zero tolerance for, you know, harming others just out of a whim. This place has tons of different laws against having specifics, you know, different weapons, this, that, and the other, but they don't go after the intent. This place has a fuck ton of crime. We know the difference. Thank you, Brahman. Thanks for coming by. It's a matter of, you know, I'm I believe in my heart that this is something we're supposed to do. It's not a question of, you know, wrong or right. It's a question of responsibility. Call it what you want to call it, moral ethics, this, that, or the other. It's still the same fucking thing. It's a responsibility. It's got to be done. And this is a threat that outweighs the military's resources. That is in situ. That's what the militia was built for. Back up the military. I mean, repel invasion. Remember, when the militia was enacted, the militia acts were enacted, we already had the Navy, the Marines, and the Army. All three of these already existed when the militia acts were invoked. The militia acts are the people being so armed. That has nothing to do with the military. These things happened at the same time. This is parts of history that we're looking at in order to be able to turn around and say, well, we actually can take a hand in this. We can go and do what is necessary as just fucking Joe Blow public. Because the history and tradition of the Second Amendment is the community, and by proxy, other communities, because they're part of the wider community, stand together to protect that community. So this is where I'm at. You know, I'm part of this community. We're gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm going to Texas. I'm sitting here wrestling with the thoughts of it because it's this son of a bitch. And I've got things I got to do. I got to fucking still outline for my sister, mama. Got to put some of my fucking tools away. I got to move inside the house, but got to see to my weapons and equipment. Need to replace a couple of pieces of equipment, and then yeah, I'm on the fucking road. All things considered, shit needs to get done. So yeah, like you said, take care. Got to run. Yeah, what I'm good at. So the answer of what I'm good at is I'm good at being in the thick of it and surviving it. So I'm going to go what I'm going to do. And blessed be y'all motherfuckers. This is Yo Ghost Rider, and